The story of the blocking stone, when challenges are actually opportunities for improvement. Part 1. The Anomaly in the Numbers. Picture a 1950s testing room, stark fluorescent lights humming overhead. The scent of mimeograph ink clinging to paper booklets. Rows of students hunched over questions designed to measure something called intelligence. The proctor's polished shoes click against linoleum as he watches the clock. Its second hand jerking forward like a metronome counting down to some unspoken verdict. Now dissolved to today. A teenager taps a tablet screen, swiping through abstract patterns, solving puzzles that would have left their grandparents stumped. The air is charged with Wi-Fi and possibility. The tests are the same in name, IQ, cognitive assessment, but the scores tell a different story entirely. This is the mystery that stopped James Flynn cold. It began with a psychologist in the Netherlands, flipping through decades of raw data, frowning at the upward creep of scores, not by a point or two, but by 3 standard deviations asterisk, a tidal shift in human cognition. The numbers didn't lie. Each generation was outperforming the last, not in knowledge, but in how they thought. The world had quietly changed the rules of the game. But here's the unsettling truth lurking beneath those rising graphs: evolution doesn't work this fast. Our genes haven't rewritten themselves in a century. So what is happening inside our minds? The answer lies in something far more profound, and far more fragile, than biology. We taught them the game, but the game keeps changing. Part 2. The 3 engines of thought. Consider the chessboard. A grandmaster in 1920 could see 10 moves ahead. Their mind a cathedral of strategy built over decades. Today, that same mastery is a baseline for free apps. The board hasn't changed, but the players have. This is the Flynn effect in motion, 3 seismic shifts reshaping how we think. First, education's silent revolution. Gone are the days of reciting dates and capitals. Modern classrooms drill abstraction, hypotheticals, analogies, systems thinking. A 12-year-old now manipulates, if then, scenarios with the ease their ancestors reserved for whittling wood. We didn't get smarter, we practiced smarter. Second, technology's double-edged gift. Every swipe on a smartphone is a micro-decision. Filter, prioritize, ignore. Our brains now navigate fractal menus instead of plowing fields. The trade-off: ancestral skills atrophy, the hunter's moonlit pathfinding, the seamstress's tactile geometry, these fade like forgotten languages. Third, the body's hidden curriculum: iodized salt, folic acid, protein-rich diets. The stunted growth and fogged minds of malnutrition now haunt history books. A well-fed brain isn't inherently brighter, but it's finally allowed to burn at full wattage. Yet the chessboard whispers a warning. When AI trounces champions not through insight but brute calculation, we glimpse the paradox. Our new strengths make us vulnerable in ways we've yet to map. We taught them the game, but mastery has a half-life. Part 3. The river and its banks. Now the curve flattens. In Norway, Denmark, Britain, the IQ surge stalls like a wind dying at sea. Some datasets even show declines. The reverse Flynn effect sends researchers scrambling. A screen's fracturing attention. Has abstraction hit its limits? Or is this simply what happens when a species maxes out its environmental advantages? But intelligence was never a straight line, it's a river. Watch how water reshapes its banks, carving new channels when blocked, pooling where the land dips. Human cognition does the same. The Flynn effect wasn't about better brains, but better matches between minds and the world they had to navigate. So the plateau isn't an ending, it's a signpost. The next leap won't come from more school or faster chips, but from asking a question we've avoided: what if we've been measuring the wrong things all along? Imagine a future testing room. No multiple choice bubbles, no isolated puzzles. Instead, collaborative challenges that gauge how we adapt *, how we learn to play games no one has invented yet. Because that's the final lesson of the blocking stone: every obstacle is a teacher in disguise. We taught them the game, and now the game teaches us. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.